visitors who are here first time, you can definitely ask whatever questions you have about Apna. But we have a structured 1 hour session about the philosophies of Apna every Saturday at 4 in the same hall. Anybody most welcome. Some of these are sharing of information. We have this Three Friends International package to Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh starting October 9 to 16. We have 16 people registered. Anybody interested in joining this trip, or anybody knows anybody who is interested to travel, please let us know. We are looking for 25 people so that we'll have a good trip to Far East. Lakshadipati is not there, so we can quickly move in. So he is also terrorizing us with a lot of programs. I think he did one on 30th, then I saw one on 7th July. I don't know where the program was done. So digital marketing, I think, is not here today. I just wanted to know the feedback. So anybody attended this? Okay. We move on. Mr. Kinney had a nice session here on sales about 2 days back here. So Kinney, sir, you can, and anybody who if you have any feedback, you are most welcome.
Good morning, friends. This was a session, as you know, marketing and sales are the two important functions, or in fact one function. Marketing and sales is the most important function for any business. So I'm here to basically train, enable and empower business owners and entrepreneurs. And we had a review session on Saturday, fantastic session in the sense that we had a fantastic participation. About 28 participants were there in this very same thing. So that just goes to show how much people are wanting to better themselves at sales and marketing. Right? So I will be conducting more such depending on the requirement. Thank you.
Anybody who attended the session?
Actually, Narayan was here.
Give your feedback. You can introduce yourself.
Good morning all, I'm Kavya. Basically I work for an NGO and in future I want to get into business. So I thought of attending his session. It was really nice. I didn't know what exactly marketing and sales is into. And it was good actually.
I always encourage people to plan and execute. Even if it is a small thing, doesn't matter. Implementation is more important than talking. A lot of people have wonderful ideas. That I will do, this I will do, fine. You did something, that's very good. Somebody like Dattatri just designed a small poster and put it, that is fine. So we should celebrate and recognize anything which is completed, planned and completed. Such small completion together will create a ocean of an opportunity. So please, anybody most welcome. Whatever you want to do, this is a platform. Please plan, design, execute, and share. So anybody who has attended such sessions, please share your feedback and pass on the message, because after all, at the end of the day, there should be benefit. You have spent your valuable time. Thank you, Kinney, for doing this session. This feedback is over. Thank you very much. I think Satish Kota is not there. I will do this on his behalf. As you all know, one of the opportunities Apna has created. Apna's greatest strength is creating of an opportunity out of nothing. There are two ways of doing business. One way is you get an opportunity and you execute. Another is you create your own opportunity and execute. Apnaism as a philosophy believes in creating wealth at will. If you want to create wealth at will, you must have the ability to plan and execute. So more respect is given for people who are creating opportunities, because that opportunity is what will give you business. Otherwise, we have to run after customers to look at business. Can't we create our own opportunity? So one such opportunity which we have today is on 8th, 9th and 10th February. Very well in advance we are planning. It's a 50 lakhs to 1 crore business opportunity. It is in the field of music, arts and dance, but it is also a business. A lot of people have come forward, like Prakash Reddy, Satish Kota just walking in.
Good morning all.
Looking at, you can continue, Satish? Yeah, you can take over.
Good morning all.
Good morning.
Hi, I am Satish Kota from Vartamitra. We are an online news media and we deliver news across the state. Currently we are in Kannada, but Just 15 days back, we started Hindi as well. We'll be doing a lot on the national front as well. And then we are also going to come in with English and other Indian languages. Coming to the sponsorship of Kala Sambrama, I would like to again make a statement, that is, if your business is into B2C, which means footfalls and walk-ins are the business for you, then Kala Sambrama is the right place for you. We are not only going to promote you in the 3-day program, bringing in around 40 to 50,000 footfalls, but we are also going to help you publicize your activities, your products and services in the pre-event activities, press and media, as well as we are going to run a special coverage about your products and services in Varta Mitra as well. Varta Mitra currently clocks in around 15,000 views a day, which turns out 4.5 to 5 lakhs views a month. And over a period of time, we are growing. Going to keep that as stagnant. What views I am talking is today's views. In another 6 months, we are going to grow in much faster and into much higher segment, because we are also going to promote and going to a much bigger space here. So look at this as an opportunity, not just in the 3-day. What happens if I don't get those many walk-ins? What happens if I don't bring in that many people, or what will happen to my activities on those 3 days? Just don't think around only those 3 days. Think around the publicity that you get pre-event as well, along with the publicity that you get in Varta Mitra. In Varta Mitra, we are going to not only cover as articles, but also we give you ad spaces. And ad spaces are also at a very economical and very good rate, which means if you are a title sponsor, we are going to give you 1 lakh worth of ad space, which means continuously running your ad in Varta Mitra for 2 full months on every page on Varta Mitra at a premium spot. You are not going to get this in any newspaper. Let me be very frank with you. Your 1 lakh ad space in a newspaper covers 1/4 of a newspaper for 1 single day. So if you are looking at that kind of flexibility, that kind of promotions, see what happens by running for 2 months is you are actually hitting the minds of people. You are trying to change their perceptions in why they should purchase from you or why they should. Once an ad is gone in any newspapers or electronic media, unless and until you run it multiple times, it's not going to work. And psychologically, there's been proven fact from the brand perspective that unless and until you hit any person by until up to 12 times, it's not going to register in his mind. So Varta Mitra is going to give you that flexibility and visibility. Kala Sambrama is going to give you that flexibility and visibility. And other than this, we also mentioned that for Apna members, because this is a family kind of an event and you are all part of the family, you invest in this event. We will try and identify how to generate this return on investment much before even we start the event. So effectively, if you say you are spending 1 lakh as sponsorship and we get you back the 1 lakh in the next 5 months, the 3-day event is going to be just branding activity for you. Varta Mitra is going to be just branding activity for you. So think hard, please. I request you to think hard. Though I would like to say I have not got anybody who's given me the green signal as of today, but I request humbly that please think hard. And this offer, whatever we are telling that we are going to help you on return on investment, closes by end of this month. Because it requires us time to start evaluating your business, talking to you about your business, and trying to find out where to generate your revenue. So that's not going to be an easy game, and you're not going to pay us that marketing consulting fee. So please think hard and take actions on this. Thank you.
So this is a fair offer. You sponsor the event, whatever money you have spent, you everybody will work so that you get back that money before the event. Then the event is free for you. Please look at it and then start looking at sponsors. So let's move on. Our first Apna branded product is coming. This is from Premium Desi. We are going to have the Desi milk. So it will be called Apna Desi cow milk. This is the one. People who are so obsessed with the true milk and things like that, I request you to now put back all your inhibitions about milk and whether milk eats cow eats plastics or not. If anybody has a doubt, please visit the farm yourself. Be informed that you get a good milk and start buying it rather than imagining and trying to pass on rumors. So it's only 400 kilometers away. You can go and see this dairy. Satisfy yourself and start buying A2 milk, or even also you can have A2 ghee also you can get. Farm is in your side. If you are buying 7 liters of milk in a week, at least half a liter you can buy this. At least you can buy, so that it becomes a small thing, because we are not competing with Nandini. We just need 1/7 of the market of Nandini and we will be great. So please support. This is your own product. It's going to be called Apna Premium Desi milk. Okay, we move on. Last time we had a wonderful presentation by Dr. Mukul Saxena about emergency first aid and CPR. I hope you all remember the post, right? I don't want to do a demonstration today. But last time, as doctor has promised, doctor is conducting on July 14, the coming Saturday, between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. a workshop for management of emergencies. So this is rupees 400 rupees is the plan. If you want to attend this or refer, as he suggested, please go in pairs, husband and wife together, because you don't know when, who will need emergency. So it will be a very good thing to know 400 is nothing worth as money. And last time we asked a wonderful question, what is your business? And we all answered wrongly. The only business we have is the business of taking care of our health. Therefore, please visit this in pairs, husband, wife, brother, sister, whoever it is, and take this first. The details are here. WhatsApp number is there, details you can always get. I can always forward to you. It's a very small 10-digit number. So I'm just looking at more people to go there. But you must inform him in advance. Don't go in the way we come in here, then he may have problems. So already we are seeing the pressure. We have crossed 55 people now. So today's breakfast is again organized by colleague groups, the millet-based. Organized does not mean sponsored. So they are serving. See, we want to promote more of millet-based. We will do a series of millet-based breakfast, and then based on your feedback, we will modify, fine-tune it, so that we all eat healthy. So this is again by one of our members, Arun Tolige. We will see that. I did not get much response, so I thought I will put it again. The use of the little sticker. This is the sticker. As I am telling, our memory is very short. A lot of people come weekly to terrorize me, because while eating they will come and say, please include my name, and then they will go away. By the time I realize who it is, I have forgotten. Next week he will come and say, why you did not include my name? Right? It's very difficult to remember. So please put whatever your request is on this sticker and paste it here. Suddenly you will remember something, you just paste it here, we will take care of it. Okay? That's why I said use of the little sticker. Two colors, sometimes you don't like yellow, you can use pink. Okay, don't like pink, you can use yellow. If you want to write essay, we have bigger ones also. But communication is very important. Don't go on a personal basis and tell, I told you what happened. So don't terrorize. My memory is definitely not so great. So this will be a better thing. Okay, thank you very much. Shankaran brought a beautiful message. I thought I should put it, because certain times in life, a small focus in thinking makes a lot of difference. Shankaran started telling, why don't you play the role of a customer? Many times we come here and we play the role of a supplier, correct? We come and say, I am so and so, I do this, I do that, I will do this and that. No, you are playing the role of a supplier. Instead you can say, I want this, I will give you this, correct? That brings you closer to people. Just a thought process. So please start looking at how you can play the role of a customer. Don't think you are only a supplier. You are a supplier of a product or service, but at the same time you are also a customer. So when you are coming here and talking about yourself, you can also talk about what you can give to others. What you want. Because what you want would help others to connect easily. Otherwise, you go on telling about yourself, I am so and so, I am so and so, I do that, I have that many clients, and people start wondering, if you have so many clients, why are you here? What can you offer? So there is a very small difference. I hope you realize how to make use of this very powerful concept. Just a mind change. Instead of only talking about what you want, you start talking about what you can give. Suddenly you will find the parallel lines start meeting. Thank you, Shankaran, for this nice little message. Clap came a bit late, doesn't matter, but we have other mechanisms to make sure that you do it. Okay. So starting from today, when each of you are making your own introduction, try not to tell too much about yourself because nobody will remember. Instead, you say, I want to meet you. Then when they meet you, you can tell all those things again. So too much of yourself sometimes can be a problem. So we'll do that as we move on. The year of visibility, as I told you, we will create our own cake. Which are running behind market. Can we bring people down here? Can we create the market? Once we create the market, for example, this Kala Samprama is an example of a 1 crore small market. So you want to do 1 crore business, you have a market here. Why do you go elsewhere? See how you can make use of this as an opportunity. Not for everybody, but for somebody. But if everybody starts creating such opportunity, I am sure everybody will get a benefit. We had 2 sessions. On June 23, we had a session with some of our customers. One of them is here, I think, Nikhil. Yeah, Nikhil Dayakar from Accurate Bearing. Sir, you can share your experience. You came here for the customer meet, please. I know, it's a surprise, but we wanted to invite our customers here and explain about what we are doing. And then try to look for what the customer wants. Instead of we going to the customer and say, I am doing this, I am doing digital marketing, I am doing this. You don't know whether the customer wants it or not. Always believe this. Business will happen only when there is a need. Business will not happen when you have a service. Business will happen when the other person has a need. So can we try to find out what needs are there for the customer? That need not be your need or your supply. It's a need. You satisfy that need first. Can we look at such needs? So we started inviting customers in the first week on June 23, we had about 13 people. We also had on July 7th, we had about another 11 people. So we have so far got about 24 of our customers. There are about 35 such opportunities. And Nikhil was one of the customers when he came. We have a product now. A product which is a cleaning, bioenzyme based cleaning. We are using Dettol and all that. It's a fruit based. Of course, there is some negative reaction in terms of smell, but these are problems we can solve. That doesn't mean you should run back to the chemicals. Correct? If there is a problem, don't go away. Come back and solve it. Then only we will move forward. Otherwise, we will always ditch things on the way. So here we have Nikhil came as a customer. Now we are as a part of.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, sir. Surprised because I didn't really know what to say, but. I did come as a customer. I've been associated with Sanathan since 2000. We've started, management disciplines like ISO with him. Recently, we just got our IATF certification also. Thank you, sir, for your help. Yeah. So during the last customer meet, when I was all here, I had zero knowledge of Sanathan, frankly. So when I came, something that I saw here really charged me. I think somebody used the word charge. Yes. So that word really stuck on. And the next time, during the informal meet with most of the members, he's here. We also we basically are farmers as well. So we have our own organic farm. We also we do something for kids. We have some environment-friendly programs that we conduct as regular Sunday thing in our apartment complex. We are also promoting something. We are also promoting this product which Sir just showed, Bioenzyme. This is basically a floor cleaner, utensils. My clothes are cleaned in Bioenzyme. We don't use the powder in the machines. You know. So when I came back to my wife the last time, it was a totally different game. Customer, I mean, I'm not speaking about my association with Nathan at all, but the way Apna has adopted this concept, and he told you just keep everything here and you go, don't worry. You know, I don't know, sir, I'm not getting the right words to, you know, I am overwhelming to be really associated, and you know, it's a different.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome. So all that I am saying is, at the end of the day, we are all human beings. Empathy, thinking about others. Business is important, no doubt. You have to do business. And to do business, you must have the right approach. Once you have the right approach, everything will fall in place. And the right approach is always the other approach. And that is what you are going to learn the next 2 months. I am going to talk to you only about the other person's viewpoint. The whole business of game theory, which we are going to talk, is all about how the other person thinks. That's what is very important from you to formulate your strategy. Don't worry about what you think, because what you think only you know. The other person doesn't know that. If you start thinking what the other person thinks, you will be able to properly counter it. So welcome. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, I just called you because I thought just to, because you are one customer who has been regularly coming. All that I'm saying is we are trying to bring everybody together and see what is the need. Once the need is there, addressing the need is not a big problem. Now, I am going to outline the next big opportunity which Apna is going to create. It's a mega opportunity. I always believe those who want to join, please join. If you don't join also, I will go on. Because world is not going to stop. Okay. You know Apna's magic number is 10, right? There was a time when I was quite poor, I was giving everybody 10 rupees, right? In a small cover, I used to give the magic number principle 10, even though I am giving that 10 rupees. Then subsequently we graduated to 100 rupees, correct? Because the magic number 10, Dattatri started the show, he said, anybody giving me any idea, I will give 100 rupees, correct? So we started giving 100, a lot of people earned 100. Sri Kumar is looking very strong.
Kumar can do multiple hundreds.
Yeah, Padi Renu is telling her 300 rupees is still not come. Actually it is 200, but since she is cursing me, I made it 300. So 300 rupees, 100 rupees idea is what we need. So now we move to 1000, okay? We have to go to 1 billion. So how do we move to 1000? The start of 1000, I call this a 1 Gunta project. 1 Gunta, somebody told me, is 1089 square feet. So it's 1000.
It does 720 square feet.
720, roughly 1000, let's keep it, order of magnitude. 1000.
It does how many Bengal?
Bengal. Here I think it is 1089, that's what I heard. 1089, because 40 guntas make 1 acre. So it's 44,000 square feet, so 1 gunta. In the entire South India, I have identified 500 highways, national, state highways. If you take Bangalore, Magadi Road, Mysore Road, Kanakpura Road, Banarghetta Road, Hosur Road, Mysore Road, sorry, Old Madras Road, Tumkur Road, right?
Bellary Road.
Bellary Road. Go to Mysore, Hosur Road, right? So you look at Karnataka, we take 5 states, 125 highways, 500 highways. So we are going to have Apna centers of just 1000 guntas land. Okay, we are going to construct a nice little place, every highway, which is 1000 gunta, with 1 gunta is about 1000 square feet, which will be a place which is a business center. We don't want people to come from all over the place to cities. Business can be done in respective places. Anybody, if you, and this will be available every 100 kilometers. So just imagine you are going anywhere in South India, every 100 kilometers you have an Apna. So you are coming at 8 o'clock in the night, you are feeling hungry, please go into any Apna center, you get your food free. Millet food.
Millet food.
Yeah. You can stay there because there will be accommodation for you to stay. It will be a business center, therefore there will be product sales. So all of your products, we have 500 outlets ready, right? We will also have our Apna television, which is anyway there, will be integrated. So all opportunities can be discussed. So this is a mega project, and today I am going to see the first one. Maybe I will finalize the first 1,001 gunta land. I have kept a budget of 50,000 to 2.5 lakhs to buy, not more than that. If somebody says it is 3.5 lakhs, I go another 10 kilometers. Doesn't matter. The budget is for one gunta, 50,000 to 2.5 lakhs.
The project is by land and construction.
We will construct using the people who did the Indira Canteen. You know Indira Canteen? Indira Canteen. So we make one structure a day. That's the kind of speed with which we can do. Their factory is in Krishnagiri. So there are a lot of things. So it's a big project, but 500 we have to do. Now what I am requesting is, if any of you believe in this, you know anybody who can spare a gunta, not for free, we will buy it. Or if somebody has several acres of land, 1,000 square feet in that he can give, should not be a problem. His value of the land will go up, correct? Because as Apna goes up, we will pay for it. So if any of you know anywhere from Bidar to Gulbarga to Raichur to Mangalore to Kanyakumari to Nagpur to Vijayawada to, I don't know, Tirupati, I don't know where on South India, please look at it. Let me know. We will start acquiring, we will start constructing. So every 100 kilometers we will have an Apna center. Starting process. It's a grand program. Don't worry, when our intentions are good, people will join, money will come. It's like the big river flowing down the Himalayas. As it goes down and down and down, a lot of tributaries join and join and join, and it becomes a mighty, mighty river.
We are already feeling big, sir.
Pardon?
We are already feeling big.
Yes. Just already. So those of you who are worried about what 1,000 square feet can do, this building is on almost 1,100 square feet land. That's all. So that is more than enough for our project. And just imagine you are traveling anywhere. You are every 100 kilometers. You have the comfort of Patna, and that is what we want to do. And the pure business deal, right? And this is where there, and you can do it in any way. If some of you have land, you can do it on your own there. We will support you. Not necessary that you have to buy it. I'm not looking at any gift or charity. You can start your own business. Some of you can become 10 gunta project people anywhere in the world. So this is the 1,000 that we have started. Now 1,000 is this. Just imagine what 10,000 will be a little later. Let me also think about it. So let me start a little bit about the game theory. As we move on, I will also use the introduction so that there is no boredom. So we'll just start one by one. We have some presentations. We'll keep the the visitor's introduction towards the end, because normally the people who want to present, we always squeeze them. So I thought, let me give them the time, but not more than 10 minutes. Anybody who's making a presentation, please don't take it more than that. I'm sure you have a lot of interesting things to say, but stick to 10 minutes, then we can look at several introductions. So game theory. Just I wanted to talk about the basics, ABCD first. Before we go into larger things, today's topic will be related to competitors and customers. Okay. Now, as I move on, I will be moving slightly here and there, but keep the focus on. The first thing I want to start is cooperation promises great advantage. People who are ready to cooperate can only survive in the long run. I'm sure you will be able to visualize, right? Cooperation is the most crucial thing. Whether it is a family with diverse views, whether it is an organization with different kinds of people, or whether it is a business, or whether it is a government, or whether it is a country. If we learn to cooperate, that is our greatest advantage. And the best form of cooperation is to be sensitive to who are around you and work with them, correct? That's the most important cooperation. You may not get the best. What is the best? Best is a matter of definition, correct? You suddenly define what you think as the best will not be the best, correct? Always we think such and such a product is great. Meranam Joker, one of the greatest movies made by Rajkumar. Technically, wonderful movie, correct? But it was a bomb failure in the box office, correct? Literally brought Raj Kapoor to the road. So there is no such thing as best. Good, that's all. I feel good, that's all. So never aim for something like that. So cooperation is very important. When you start learning to cooperate, you will see the beauty around you. And if you find somebody is not good or something is not good, improve it. Why do you have to run away? Otherwise there is no cooperation, right? Same thing cannot happen to you. As a child, the child makes a lot of noise. The parent doesn't walk away from the house, correct? You get lost, correct? It's not there, they again come back. Whether it is children or school or whatever it is, we have to learn to cooperate. So we have one nice story about cooperation. Sampath, please. You have a story to tell. You told me you will tell a presentation, but you please tell about your recent contract.
Good morning. Sampath Kumar, representing my company, Classical Instruments. A simple word I can say, under the sky, anything I can achieve. So we are a consultant for the SME, individual SME and corporates. We'll educate the customers what is your risk involved in business, according to that how we can cover, how we can protect the business, without any loss. So I think one of our
Please, this way. It's all about cooperation.
Thank you very much. You know, Novum Technologies Private Limited, Mr. Anjan Kumar. He is our founder member. Am I right, sir? Yes. So we met one fine day and I explained about our company, about the insurance risk, what is involved. So I started with a small business like a urban compensation I started with. Now he is having more than 100 employees. So almost it is a relationship about 1.5 years. So started with a small, it's a very good news that I have closed about 4,80,000 rupees premium for the entire organization. Group Mediclaim for 16 crores.
Fantastic.
So this is what happens. You should not think as Mr. Nath is telling, it's small, started with 10 rupees, it is gone to 1,000 rupees, same way. He has given me a premium just like 1,000 rupees. Made me to do the business about almost 5 lakhs. So this is what happened. So whenever keep continue the relationship, but relationship is also very, very important. How to cooperate with the customers. This is what happens. Never think a small. Small can become a big. Thank you very much.
This is just one person. So 4.8 lakh premium or 16 crore pension. Just one. Cooperation. The moment we start cooperating with each other, the volume of business that can happen within known circle itself can be tremendous. Money is not important. Cooperation is what we should look at. So I just wanted to highlight that. Now let me take you 4 cases from understanding, and each one we will intersperse with some presentation. The first one, competitor is an enemy and customer is a friend. Okay? This is a philosophy. Right? The most common business understanding. Competitor is a enemy. Customer is a friend. So we have some 2-3 insurance people here or 2-3 digital marketing people. They are competing. So competitor is a enemy. Customer is a friend. Many businesses happen, correct? You go to buying a t-shirt, you have a competitor across, the competitor is an enemy, customer is somehow repeat. So what is the most common philosophy of competitor, enemy, customer, friend? The most common philosophy is you start reducing the price, correct? That's what you do, because you say, how much he has given? 10. No, you are my friend, I will give you 9. Competitor is my enemy, I have to kill him somehow. Competitor has to be killed, but I have to Customer is my friend. For the customer, I am ready to do anything. So one of the most, anything generally translates into money, price only. And some customers also play the game. 50 rupees, 35, okay, 30, right? What is the product, nobody knows. But this is one philosophy, competitor is an enemy. I am not telling this is right, I am not telling this is wrong. Clear? Please don't come into that, because what is right and wrong, there is nobody on earth who can tell. Don't try to sit on judgment. Please understand what is the meaning of it. That is all. We are not here to write an examination to say which is the best. There is nothing like which is the best. This is a philosophy which many businesses do. We understand. That is, competitor is enemy, customer is friend, and it manifests in the form of self-destruction. Correct? What happens? We reduce the price. The other man also reduces the price, because for everybody, competitor is the enemy. And today's valuation system, we really don't know where it ends. So this is one philosophy. I'm just starting the nuances towards the game theory, but just first philosophy, you just understand. So keep it here. We have many more to go. I request Dr. Sri Kumar now to talk about this. As I told you, in between I'll have the presentation so that you don't get bored, and at the same time, there is a little bit of thrill for me to think what to tell next. Just start.
അത് വേണമായിരുന്നോ ചിന്ന പൊടി
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Sri Kumar. I am a business transformation coach, and I'm not going to tell you anything more about myself as I said. Okay, let me tell you what I want to tell you. If you look at, you have been coming to Apna, and you know the whole team, and any business network you are in, whether this or any other network, only one thing, one intention you have to take your business to the next level, correct? But you have been going to the network for very many years, but still you are not reaching where you want to reach. Sometimes what happens is, this is just going up above and above a particular level, right? And you always feel the gap, and you are wondering about how to fill the gap. And end of the day, many times, the experience of living life, the experience of doing business is all about this gap. And we have no idea about who I am, and who I am is being judged by the gap I feel. And even though we are talking about so many things, if you look, go back to 2 months back, every day Nathan sir was talking about various things, various distinctions, various concepts about management, and so many things, so many ideas, so many routes through which you can go, whatever the things you can apply the tools and techniques. And there are different other peoples in the crowd itself. Like Kini was there last week about how to increase your sales, how to do marketing, what are the tools and techniques for that, and he is an expert in that. Knowing all these people, having all these resources, you yourself being an expert in your field, how come this gap? There is two ways you can live your life. Some people live their life, they don't even know what is there to fulfill as a possibility. Those people are the dead people. Fortunately, nobody in the group like that here. Now, other people are, they know what is the capability. I know what is my capability. Based on my capability, I will fulfill a possibility. That's called living a life. If you don't have this both, then you are living a life, your own life. This is called living a life. But to fulfill a possibility, if you can build your capability, that is called leading a life. Based on your capability, fulfilling your possibility is living your life. Based on a possibility, building your capability is leading your life. Now what happens is, there is a distance. There is a distance. Whatever and whichever aspect or areas of your life, you are in one particular place and you want to reach in a particular place. And the distance as such, what you have seen or what you are seeing, you know why this distance, what this distance, whatever the way you describe this distance is not the real distance you have. Whatever said and done, to reach the goal, there is a distance. How to make the distance disappear is all about coaching. Now, the purpose of me being today is not about sell anything. Only my request is find somebody who is a coach, because any resources you can use it, but without making the distance disappearing, without reducing the distance, you will not be able to reach the goal. It will take long time. This distance is what you have created. The distance you created. And this is the distance itself. The distance you created. So the distance you have by creating this distance is the distance to reach your goal itself. The distance you created is the distance you have to reach your goal. Until and unless you shorten this distance, there is no way, there is only hard work to reach the goal. Now why this? How to reduce this? Now if you look at, you want result, whatever the result you want. To achieve your result, what you have to do? You have to take action. Now, we take different kind of actions, but still you are not able to reach our goal. Why? Because this is not the right action. I'll tell you, action doesn't give you the result. Only the action will give you the result. So for you to take the action, now please listen from here. You need to have a decision. I'm going to explain the whole thing with using one different word. It's called powerful. What do I mean by this is something that you get in a very miraculously. Now if you look at result, powerful result, what do I mean by that is a very miraculous results. You get powerful result by using powerful action, or powerful action come from powerful result come from powerful action. Now for the powerful action to come, you have to take a powerful decision. This also we know. Now the question is, I know what is that I want to decide, but still I am not deciding it. I will do it later. The time has not yet come. I don't have these resources, right? So it becomes a dream. Anyway, why? Because for the powerful decision, from where this is coming? The powerful decision is coming from your powerful intention. Sometime back, Nathan was talking about, if we have good intention, did you remember that?
Yes.
He said, if we have good intention, things will just come to you. You don't even have to do the hard work. In another sense, you can say powerful intention means an excellent, motivating, enthusiastic, powerful, energized reason. The moment you have a reason, meaningful, powerful reason, then there is an intention. But then there is a decision. But without that intention, this doesn't come. Next question is, from where the powerful intention is coming? Powerful intention comes from a powerful thought. It is not thinking. Thinking is a process. Thought is a product. Thinking is a process. Thought is a product. The problem is, by the time thought comes as a product, you don't even know that it was a thinking that you were thinking, and from where the thought is coming. By the time you are in action or no action. Now, how to control those thinking itself so that you can create your thought? Now you are not creating your thought. Your conscious mind, your conscious brain is not creating your thought. Your subconscious mind, your subconscious brain, which you don't have a control, and that have 95% control on you, is controlling your thinking, and you have just like that thought. Okay. Powerful thought is coming from powerful intention is coming from powerful thought. Next question is, powerful thought, from where it is coming? Powerful thought is coming from powerful expression. What do I mean by that? Expression is a combination of the meaning, combination of interpretation what you have, right? About any concept, experience in life, anything, whatever you know, you have an expression. Based on that meaning and interpretation and expression you have, again you don't have a control of it, is creating your thought, molding your thought. And next question is, from where the powerful expression is coming? It's very important. Powerful expression is coming from powerful cognition. Cognition is a series of processes which happens in the whole system, and especially in the brain. In a very simple way, again you can say that some kind of thing, in a very loose term, but it is not true. Again, the cognition, you don't have a power. The moment you don't have a control. But the moment you have a control on your cognition itself, that is called the powerful cognition. The moment you can control your cognition itself, the way you think, act, react, behave, everything. The moment you have a control, that is called powerful cognition. So when you have a powerful cognition, you have a powerful expression, then you have a powerful thought, then you have powerful intention, decision, action, and then result. It becomes quite automatic, quite instantaneous. Your action also will be very instantaneous, that will give you the result you want. And why I am saying, please go for coaching. Like last week somebody was talking about her brother expired or something, right? In an accident, brother expired, and immediately, that my client, my CEO, one of the, no, it's not about that. Only one person was in the whole group. Ratika. One of my clients, CEO, she has just sent a message that, one of my employees' brother is met with an accident, and then is a sad news, and he is really, I mean, she is, the sister is completely taken aback, and there is a problem. Who you have can counsel is equivalent to coaching. Yes, there is a difference between counsel and coaching, but still, I immediately sent her name, address, everything. I mean, contact details. I did not even ask her. So I'm saying, whoever you want, whoever you are comfortable with, go for coaching, business, relationship, whatever it is. Why? Because powerful coaching give you powerful cognition. Powerful coaching give you powerful cognition. Powerful coaching is nothing but powerful conversation. Powerful coaching means nothing but powerful questions which you never thought of. That will really disturb your way of thinking itself. The whole system will completely transform. When you are in this process, when this is over, or if you are in process of it, then including this you get with me, but even if you go somewhere else also it is perfectly fine. Now I am coming back to our Shankaran sir's question. I need customers. I need people, not as my client. For my client, I need you. Are you getting with me? For my own clients, I need you. See what is that I am offering. Design thinking, systems thinking, innovation thinking, business coaching, technology architecture, business modeling, process modeling, performance coaching, affiliation, collaboration, acquisition, strategic planning, business planning, organization strategy and structure, process improvement, e-commerce, HR consulting, corporate legal advisory, corporate compliance and IPR, accounting and finance consulting, data analytics, IT consulting, supply chain management, branding and consultation, sales leadership, market leadership. I need people in all these categories so that I can make my customer successful. His pocket will be full. I am not worried about what kind of turnover they make. I am worried about their monthly turnover in their pocket. That's most important for me. If you do a trading business, you will have 1 crore business per month or per a week or something. But how much fall into your pocket? It's only 2%, 3%. No. When you are from here, I call this a business design studio. Business design studio, where we create craft businesses and create entrepreneurs. Creating entrepreneurs like this and crafting the business itself with the support of each one of you. And that is through business coaching and business consultation. Then what is possible with you again is rapid business growth model, doubling your business turnover in 6 months without adding any resources, because this is a secret. To what way I can tell you and make you understand, I have no idea, but that's the truth. And I can tell you, so many people come here and tell, this is how I did it. But still you can see only the result. You cannot see powerful cognition. You cannot see that. That what is possible is 10x business model architect. I can please stand up, Vinod Kumar. Last year or a year back, turnover was 7 lakhs. Last year turnover was 70 lakhs. And there are so many people like that. Okay, so they are not in the room and they won't come here also. Like that for Apna also like that. This is not a crowd. There are so many people. He said 1,400 people. He is down. But we can only speak, understand on Tuesday in the morning and then tell you this is what is possible. The moment you come inside, when the moment you closely work, is that 10x only possible?
No.
No, just to mention I can say 10x. On 80 lakhs per month turnover moved to 2.12 crore in after 6 months. then it's moving to $1.5 million. This year end, I think it will be around 20 or 15 or 20 million dollars. And 2022, they have already planned to sell the company at $38 million. My work is very simple. And the moment you come to me as a customer, again your work will be very simple, because all these things is a simple work. And what is possible through here is building possibilities and creating capabilities, because if you can build capability, you have to build capabilities, then you can fulfill any kind of possibilities you want. You already have, coming back to again one of Apna principle is about the natural ability. You already have the natural ability, but are you using your natural ability to build your capability? It's not. You don't even know it. So, I'm going to end this conversation. Why I am here? To please meet me, so that I can understand how you can support me in this. So that's all. Thank you so much. So thank
you. Longer than 10 minutes. Doesn't matter, as long as the people are enjoying it is fine. So let us proceed with our building blocks of the game theory. Let's go to the second story. Competitor is an enemy and customer is also an enemy. Do you think there are such businesses? You go to the bus stand or railway station, say they don't allow any competitor inside, correct? Government. And if you see the chairs which are there, they are designed with a sadistic motive to cause suffering, correct?
Yes.
And for whom it is there? For the customer, right? Customer is the enemy. You take some of our, now of course KSRTC has improved, but if you look at the earlier buses, especially now Tamil Nadu some buses, there is no pushback. You have to whole journey you have to sit like this. If you do like this, it will hit you, and then with two nails by the side. Some people who are sleeping will go and hit that. That is also a problem. You have to hold like this. And when the fellow puts the brake, your chappal goes right to the So, competitor is an enemy, kill him. Customer is also a enemy. There are a lot of such businesses where people only think that, I don't know for whom, they may think they are also, they are themselves the enemy. You do not.
They are also Muslim. Tamil Nadu, for example, transport.
Yeah,
They are also
transport.
Muslim.
Transport is one classic example. Even long back we had rice ration and all that. So horrible rice and competition will not be allowed, right? Nobody else can supply anything good, only that will be there, like some contract, and the food that will be rotten. So customer is also enemy, competitor is also an enemy. So this is another philosophy. Again, I am not telling this is good or bad, though you enjoy it. This is also a philosophy, correct? Now we will understand all these philosophies gradually and then move forward. Okay. So now let's look at the second presentation. Story is not over. You wanted to talk. But I don't have a presentation. If you have, you can just.
Yes, you can talk because of the time.
Time also can
Business
be.
business are more.
And you want to say, no problem. But only you don't put a business plan. Just to explain the concept.
Yes. Yes.
Because financial things are not yet vetted, no? So you just make it.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Siddhanagouda Biradar. I have done my engineering. In electronics and communication, and MTech in VLSI. I came to know about this Apna through one of my one of my teacher, Professor Anup Nagarajan. I'm very thankful to him because it's a great opportunity to meet entrepreneurs network, which I was always wanting to be part of since my graduation. And what I am looking for here is I have few ideas to change the lifestyle of the people around me, around the world, uplift the living quality of the people and the students also. For that, I have few ideas. One of that is to start a coaching center, and for first standard to 10th standard, and also up to PUC and IIT JEE level. And also I have one more for this to supplement this one, to supplement this idea of coaching center. I have come up with one app idea. Today morning at 4 o'clock, I got up and registered a domain for that. So that seems very good app. So that I want, so that will be, that app name is very interesting. Nowadays, what is happening is you might have all come across in schools and colleges for children of first standard to 10th standard, the teachers and all teachers will always be giving lots of homework, correct? Right? And we as a parents are bothered whether our children has done homework properly or not. We are also very bothered. And what happens in schools and colleges, there will be many students. Teachers to student ratio will not be much good, as there is a rise in population. We may not able, the teacher may not able to correct all the homework the student has done. Then he may, because he also not get much time. We want to solve this problem. To solve this problem, and I have come across this solution. How we can tackle this? Because something has to be done. Teacher. So that one app I have, and for this, and also one more idea. Third idea is what I have is electronic designing company, through which we can help students of engineering colleges in electronics and computer science background to give more and more practicals for them. Nowadays, what is happening is our Indian students are lagging with practical knowledge. We can quote Anand Mahindra from Mahindra Group saying that 90% of the engineering graduates graduating every year are unemployable. Maybe it is 15 lakhs graduates or engineering graduates are every year coming out of the universities. 90% of that is around, you can think of that number. So to solve this problem also, I have come up with idea that we have to give more and more practical knowledge to them. I want to start some electronic designing company wherein we provide a facility where the students can come up and do their labs. Maybe it's in electronics and computer science or information science. We provide one a very good environment, whereas in their colleges and all it is very restricted. They have to do in their own only specified time, weekly 2 times or something, only 3 hours lab. Whereas in our facility, they can do whenever and whatever times they can do, they can perform, so that they can also do much better. And we can expect, using this, we can expect higher innovation to be happening in our country. For example, to give an example for this, how we Indians might be lagging in mostly in these technologies. I can give one example by quoting Facebook original founder is Devendra Kumar. Devendra Kumar is a Facebook original founder, but actually we don't remember him. We don't remember Devendra Kumar, but we remember Mark Zuckerberg. Why? Because Devendra Kumar had an idea of this connecting all the people around the world, but he was in Stanford when there was a group he was leading the group which was working to connect the whole the Stanford community. But later, after some year or something, Mark Zuckerberg entered the Stanford, and he picked up this idea, and because he was very good at making apps and all, he was very technically strong compared to Devendra Kumar. So he catch up this idea and he made it his own idea, and also lawsuits and all being claimed against Mark Zuckerberg. But later he also gave according to the whatever money to be given for the Devendra Kumar. But at the end, what happened? Mark Zuckerberg is the founder of the Facebook. So like that, we don't want it to happen for the future community also. Whatever innovations being taken in the future also, that we want to lessen as much as possible through our these labs facilities, and also what I'm looking for now here is I'm looking for co-founders and also investors, co-founders, partners and investors to implement this. And one more, that app, what I'm seeing to implement, design it and market it for is, it is homeworkbaba.com, so that it will solve homework problems for our children.
Baba.
Yes, homeworkbaba.com. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We always like youngsters with good ideas. He is addressing a very important issue related to the method of learning. Also making people more practical in terms of workshops. He has made a business plan, he has sent it to me. Since we have not gone through it, I didn't want to make the numbers presentation. But those of you who are interested in the field of education, who wants to start, it will be like a coaching center. You can discuss with him. Maybe there are details which you would like to have, and then take it forward. So thank you. And, we go on. Competitor is a friend and customer is an enemy. Right? This is not very difficult to find, where businesses operate in what is called as coterie. Right? A group of competitors join together, and then they corner the customer. They don't care about the customer, they are only interested in price. So they go on raising the price. It's the opposite of the first one. In the first one, customer is your friend, you can't start reducing the price. Here they start increasing the price. There is nobody who can come anywhere near them. And this is another example of a business model where all competitors join together. This generally happens in tender-based business. Yeah, they all join together and say, you take this contract, I'll take this contract.
Telcos or telephone company.
Telephone companies, yeah, we are seeing a lot of them, and many such things. Once again, I am not telling this is right or wrong. This is another model where we talk about the customer is our common enemy. So we will continue as we move on. Sir, Captain Suresh, do you want to?
She's coming, she's on the way.
Okay, then we will move forward. Captain Suresh wanted to present, so we move forward. So let's go to the last one. Competitor is a friend and customer is a friend. Is this possible?
Yes.
And this is what Apna is all about, right? The entire Apna philosophy is built on, there is no restriction. People always ask, so and so is in that business. So what? You can also be in that business. Competitors need not be always fighting. They can join together, and competitors are friends, and customers are also friends. This is a very positive, evolving model. The only difference here is, you need to understand what is very specific in any business. Even if you talk digital marketing, 5 people are there. I am sure when you talk to them, you will see some difference. You must have the patience to do that. For example, Birada was talking about a coaching center. I am sure many of you must have been thinking, what is so new? There are so many coaching centers. You must sit with him to find out what is the difference. Don't imagine the difference yourself based on your limited understanding of nothing, correct? You are anyway not understanding anything. Simply you are looking at coaching center and then start a judgment. You must get into the other person's shoes. That is why I always respect anybody to whom you go. Learn from them. When you learn from them, you will understand what is the specific difference which we need to address. So these are 4 different scenarios in the competitor-customer frame. I will introduce you to the concept of a focal point. The idea of a focal point. Many times you cannot take a decision, but you should have a focal point. Let's take an example. 2 of you go to an exhibition and somewhere you miss each other. Correct? It happens. 2 friends go and then you miss each other. What will you do? Assuming there is no mobile. 2 friends went to market and lost each other. Where should they meet? Right?
No cell phone.
No cell phone. Don't look for an answer because it's very difficult. I am there, Prakash Reddy is there. Now, I cannot decide myself where I should go. I should think what Reddy will do. Right? And Reddy will start thinking what I will do. Right? What is obvious to me is not important. What is obvious to him is not important. What is important is what is obvious to both of us, which is obvious to each of us. Right? That's the most crucial point. And what do you think you should do? Just brainstorm. This is a common situation we always find. So what do you think you should do? Go to the gate, stand in the same place, or go to one corner? What is the focal point? What do you think the other person will decide?
Go to the facility.
What?
Go to the facility admin. He'll announce this person.
No, you go to the, no announcing. You are announcing. No announcing. If that is all there, there is no problem. You are going there under the assumption.
Go to the place like last year.
Stand at the exit. Stand at the exit.
Or you can just do what you do normally. Sacrifice, try to play the dumb victim. Don't try to think what he does.
Go on with your program.
Yeah, go on with what you want to do. At least there won't be confusion.
When you were 25 years younger, your father wouldn't do that.
Sir, that is a new generation topic.
before going to exam, they
When-
will decide, right? Suppose you miss,
When he was just-
before entering in the crowd, they might have decided, suppose we miss, we are immediate.
Yeah, this is, which if 2% decides like that? Sorry, I am yet to see two people who go in and say, look here, we are going inside, if we get lost, we will meet there.
Sir, that is usually done.
That's usually,
That is, yeah.
We will give you 1 hour's time. If you finish your shopping, please stand in this place and wait.
Or a famous song,
especially
sing.
special tour.
Yeah, we told all the time.
Family song or something like
Good morning. All of you are avoiding the main thing, correct? You are telling at that time what you think you don't want to think. You said before only we'll decide like that, etc. Generally life doesn't happen like that. It is just like that it happens. Suddenly somebody gets down and you don't know whether that person is in the train or not. Thinking is very important. Answer we will come to. There are many, pardon?
Go to the last point
Where you last met. Now you are telling your point. I am only telling you think from the other person point. Let's take another example. You go to a show, like our Indira Gandhi musical fountain show, right? So you go to a musical fountain show, there is a center stage. Generally in theatres, we always like to sit back. Whereas when you go to live show, you always like to sit in the front show. Correct? And you go first into the hall. Where will you sit? Correct? It's a very important question. And many times you will sit where you think it is the best, right? You always forget when the last person comes, when the hall is full, where that last person will sit, you should think. From that point of view, you should decide your strategy. Otherwise, you will end up in the best place, not see anything, because the last person will come and sit right in front of you. Stand right in front of you, because there is no other place. Now, I am just opening up to a very important philosophy. From your various reactions, we are at ground zero, right? You are only thinking from your side. Please think from the other person's point of view.
Yeah, that's what I said. So basically what you do is you think what he would do. So you carry on doing what you want to do. Example, he will think you will go for caramel popcorn. You go stand near the caramel popcorn and not try to do what he wants to think.
Don't look at an answer. Just only, it's not an answer. We are only thinking of the focal point. The focal point should be what? Correct? In anything, what should be the focal point? Right? Now you look at beauty contest. In a beauty contest, almost everybody is perfect features, right? They are all beauty. That's why they are there. How will you judge? What should be your focal point, correct? Your focal point should not be beauty at all. Your focal point will be that perfect flaw in somebody which stands out. So you go actually reverse. You don't really judge beauty. You find out among them who has a beautiful flaw. And that flaw becomes your focal point for judgment, because everybody has to judge. And what the other person will judge, how will you know? Right? So I am just introducing you to the concept of a focal point, which is what we will discuss in the future. Because this is not a training program, it is just a thinking platform. In every situation, for example, if there is a competitor, you want to put up a stall, where will you put your stall? Right? You will say, I will put it here. Don't do that. You do wherever you want, you can put it in the center of the road, do whatever you want. But in this room, let us start understanding a common thinking. Here, how should we think? If you are judging a performance, what is the focal point in judgment? If two people get lost, what is the focal point of thinking? So I leave this thought here. As I told you, we will start looking at the game theory as we move on. If you are more interested, start coming continuously. We will take specific examples. That's fine. Now let us spend the rest of the time in talking to visitors who will come here, first time visitors. We will look at Sabir and Yogesh. Please, you can introduce yourself. Come, please.
Good morning. Hi, I'm Yogesh. We are in the service of laptop and desktop motherboard chip developers. and we do the data recoveries of current data. And this is our business. We are into service.
Hi, I'm Samir. Good morning. As what he introduced, we are both in the same field. We do networking also as well, CC cameras, other. We help others also, people who can give any ideas as well. And if they have anything to do, we can. So we'll give the order to them so that they can carry out that work.
They are just getting into business, so they are looking at some. Right, sir? Thank you. Kapil, Narabra.
I am Kapil Mehrotra from Mointree. First of all, I'll take 1 minute of yours before introducing myself and my company. I was just like thinking, sitting over there, the theory of coincidences. Why? Because yesterday morning I landed in Delhi for some official work. My appointment was over before I planned. I was free about 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. So we have a product for some packaging industry people. So I was just surfing on the net, how can I meet some people in the packaging industry. I just picked up a name and called him. He said, yes, okay, you can come and meet me. So this way I met Mr. Ashok Kumar. So when we finished the meeting, he said, what is your plan tomorrow? I said, I'll be arriving tomorrow afternoon. So he said that, why don't you attend this meeting tomorrow morning? I was very apprehensive. He said 8 a.m. I said, I like to get up early, go there. What benefit will I get over there? So, but I still thought I must go. But I'm really happy that I came here. I'm really glad. And I really repent that I'm staying in Delhi. Had I been in Bangalore, I would have attended every week. So, so that really reinforces my the coincidence concept. And I'm really happy and really forgot the purpose for which I came here. Got engrossed in the discussions. Anyway, I represent Sky Industries Limited. My company head office is in Mumbai. I am based in Gurgaon, our Northern India sales office. We manufacture the narrow textile products. Narrow textiles are basically products which have the maximum width of say about 300 mm. Normally what we wear are uniform fabrics. These are broad textiles. Narrow textiles up to the maximum of 300 mm. We make hook and loop tape fasteners, which we commonly known as Velcro, but we don't use the name Velcro because Velcro is a company's name. It is not the product. The generic is the hook and loop tape fasteners. The common example is right over here, like these products. One is the hook and the other is the loop. We serve to industries like footwear, packaging, sports, automobiles, home furnishing, various sectors. You must have seen these products being used. So that is why I am here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
अच्छे दिल वालों को बहुत अच्छा मौका देते हैं.
Correct. Now I invite Mahavir, Priyanka and Prabhakar. I think all three same. Oh, different. Sir, Mahavir first. Mahavir is a company secretary.
Good morning all. I am Mahavir Jain, a company secretary. We handle compliances of company. We license with RBI, DGFT, NSE and BSE. If anybody wants investment in the form of equity or how you structure your financials, like whether you want to put in any equity investment or not, you can please consult it. Thank you.
Maybe Priyanka and Prabhakar.
Good morning all, I am Priyanka Jain. I am from Weber Group. We have a project near Jangamkote Circle which is between Devanalli and Hoskote Road. It is an investment project for sites. It is DTCP approved and legally clear title property, and we are associated with LIC housing also, and it's good for investment with 699 rupees per square feet. For further details you can contact me here.
Name?
I am Prabhakar, representing Bible.
And Mr. Dinesh Dwivedi is the father of Mr. Vishnu. Vishnu we would have seen a couple of times.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
I don't do anything. I was introducing to Dr. Shri Kumar and Mr. Sampak Kumar. They were asking what you do. I don't do anything. I am father of Vishnu Dwivedi, who does something. That's all is good.
The father said, "Mera beta kuch
Food had been really good. I mean, the kind of cooks they were there. I mean, in spite of I wanted to reduce the weight, I could not wait. Maybe I'll reduce. Yeah, good suggestion. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Now, Shankaran and we are very closely associated with their family. They are also looking at a lot of business opportunities in trading and limited good opportunity investments. Of course, Vishnu, you can talk about your CES.
Yeah, good morning everyone. My name is Vishnu Dwivedi. I am the representative of Kumar Digital Productions. We are a startup of digital media. What we help in is we help you bring your ideas in the form of ads. Not normal ads. We'll make you emotional animation movies like you've seen Paperboat. You've seen a couple of Paperboat ads, like how you've seen those animated videos. So what we are looking at is a little bit not your traditional marketing kind of bits, but we are looking at more of a little shorter. So we are not trying to look in the marketing like we're not looking at the budget of maybe 10 to 15 lakhs. We are looking at maybe around something in 1 lakh, maybe 30 seconds, something lower than 30 seconds also we can provide. So we can go in the form of 2D, we can go in the form of CGI, we can go in the form of animation. And animation in the sense we can also go in the flash. And we can also provide you in the form of video games. If you are interested, we also do video game designing. We have a studio set up right in front of MES College. And just recently we had a talk with a big Poland studio called Bloody Image. And they have, I've also written a book by the way. It's called Lost Story 2. Do check it out. It's also going to be again released in coming Comic Con. And good news is that we might get a series in Netflix very soon.
Oh, very
so we just got yesterday was the meeting. So we just have to look at the documentation and we have to see how it goes.
Very good. We are involving Vishnu. I think some
we already
people
had
are
meeting with
in terms of creating some marketing.
Yeah, basically just entertainment wise, I think we are looking mostly into entertainment.
Yes. Imported from Australia.
Hey, good morning everybody. Yeah, someone should ring a bell because I love to talk. I'm taking too much time, but for a change, I came here not to talk, but to listen and observe because, like you mentioned, I came from Australia and whether I'm looking to do certain projects or business, of course, yes, I'm exploring a few things and that's the reason first thing I want to do is network. So just about myself, of course, I've been in typical corporate sort of environment, but my passion is yoga and I've done a lot of research and a lot of in yoga and spirituality. So my way is coming here basically is wanted to be a silent observer and understand what's happening around. But just now that I've been given an opportunity to talk, I can tell that yes, whether I'm trying to do certain projects, yes, I am. And my way is just to keep it very concise. How do I put foundation to what I want to do? My philosophy or my belief system is it's in giving is that we receive. So I try and help people or being helping people through. And how do I help people? In what do I help people? Be it health, finance, in their businesses, any problems, I give solutions. And how do I give solutions? Through the methods that I have known, researched, and tried myself over the years through yoga, spirituality and energy solutions. And yes, would I be ready to help? Of course I would be. If anybody has any issues or any problems that you can be helped. Because it's not just important, your problem is important for me because that's going to be a foundation to what I'm trying to do. Because because that's my philosophy, that it's in giving that I receive. So if I help people, helping their problems, I know it's a foundation to, and I know that it's an easy way, you know, that's the way of investing, you know. If I've invested time, energy in helping out people, I know when I need clients, I get, when I will run, I know my projects will go ahead. So I'm investing certain time, and yeah, usually that's how I'm spending time. It's not something I decided. I came here and I started getting thing, and I've been doing it. And yeah, when I came here, it's so exciting to see such a big group. I didn't know where I was coming. My friend just told me, I go, okay, this is a business networking group. And there's like amazing energy, and the sir is being like, I can see that people are like really passionate about what they do, and it gives me a lot of, you know, this is what I was just felt that India is the place, like Bangalore is the place, you know. I used to always tell everybody is the place. You have to see. Now I know Apna is always a hub. I know because I used to tell them there's lots of things happening in Bangalore. You don't understand. Every road, every corner, I see people are so passionate. Every house, because whereas in Australia, it would be like, beer is happiness. That's it. You know, they don't understand. Beer is happiness. I have my beer and I sleep. But whereas in every house, I see even 80, even 30, they want to look. What else can I do? Of course, you're doing your house. Of course, you're enjoying. But what else can I do? Can I do spirituality? Can I help people? Can I do something? Can I innovate? Almost everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to do something. And this, you know, I feel that energy when I come here. I'm like, oh, okay, get up, going. I mean, even if I'm getting up at 4 and sleeping at 12, it's not enough because there's so much to do in Bangalore. Because there I'll be lying down by the beach for 3 hours doing nothing. But here I mean, oh my God, what I have to choose. I don't know which event to go, what to do. So much good brimming, and I'm really glad to see you all and hope to see you all more and more. And thank you.
The $1 million question. What is your name?
No. I said I came here as a nobody. I usually tell I want to be a nobody because I'm into that spiritual world, but I'm Purnima. The full moon. I don't have to tell you the meaning, which is good. Otherwise, I'm used to telling Purnima, you know, the full moon.
We are only worried about Soumya's because
there's so many
we want to make sure that there is another. Doctor, you can introduce it. Come.
We'll go ahead with the introduction. Mr. Santosh and Kirti. They have a shop here, silver jewelry shop in Malleshwaram 11th Cross. So they will talk more about their.
Good morning all, I'm Kirti Raikar. I'm the founder of Panache. Panache is a silver jewelry retail brand. Currently we have 2 units in Bangalore, Malleshwaram and MG Road. We specialized in fine handcrafted, customized silver jewelry. Looking out to take the business to the next level.
Morning everyone, I'm Santosh. Was part of Panache, again probably getting back to Panache. Intermediately I had a tech startup. It's still running. The challenge has been that a typical startup journey, right? We have a patent pending in US. We raised 70,000 USD. We got selected for a Government of India grant. We got selected for Startup Chile program, where out of 5,000 applications, about 70 entrepreneurs get invited. So a lot of highs and a lot of lows. So currently I'm in the low path where our cash flows are drying up. So looking to see if I can either get back to a full-time corporate role or join my wife, Kirti in Panache, or probably look at a new venture. So there's a lot of haziness in the current state. But it's been a pretty good learning. So I think Biradar, right? Probably I can give you a lot of inputs on how to take your app or how to market it or raise funds. And even if somebody is looking to raise funds, right? I'm being there, so I can probably give some tidbits of information there. I am also currently Vice Chairman of Indo-French Chamber of Commerce Startup Committee. I used to head SHAM's Startup Committee. We set up an incubator just opposite to this street. at SHM called ISR. I did a lot of things for the community. I run a program called as the Startup Leadership Program, which is a global program. A lot of things, lot of learning. So if there's anything that I can add value to you guys, I'll be happy to do. And Satish is here. You know, we've been associated. I don't know if you told them, but yeah. I'm also part of the BJP IT cell. So too many things. Probably that's the reason why the cash flows are
a lot of young people happens.
So I said probably that is the reason why the cash flows are
Actually, I was surprised. I was still thinking that he was still in Chile. I never knew that he was already in
It's been a month.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a pleasure to be here and look at all of you guys and learn from you guys. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Pani Renu. Last week we had Dr. Saxena talking about your primary business is to take care of your health. There is something he mentioned there. He said, you are in an emergency, think of what you have to do. But if you really want to do something, you should have done 10 years ago or 15 years ago. Because an emergency doesn't happen suddenly. It happens quite a number of years, it starts quite a number of years early. Prevention is always better. Just to quote an example, last night I lost a patient of mine. I started seeing her just 15 or 20 days before. And where I noticed she came to me with a very low lung capacity. And she was very tired, diabetic, hypertensive. And I started home nebulization for her. It is the nebulization required. I said, yes, please do it at home. And her brother kept calling me, telling she's very breathless, and we kept nebulizing her. So last evening he told me it is very bad. I said, take her to hospital. They'll give her some oxygen. Before they reached there, it was declared broad dead. Why I quote this incident is, I'm happy in a way that she reached hospital dead because she would just not be given oxygen and then she would be put on ventilator. Something we really have to understand is time of departure is not in our hands. Come what may, even in coma you will not die if he doesn't call you. And a small fall as you're talking, we've seen many deaths collapse and gone. So it's not that we're trying to extend time and have a longer life there, but making the quality of life good. I'm happy I put her on nebulization in the last few days at home. Otherwise, definitely when that breathlessness was there, she would have gone there to hospital and then again a ventilator, and her brother would have been drained of lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Start early. These things you can definitely avoid, not extending life, but have a good quality of life. And also die in such a way where you know you are dying and you're not wanting to be put onto a ventilator. So that is the primary thing that we have to do. We are talking so much of business. It puts so much of a pressure onto your mind, your body, your system, your home, that we don't really understand when that stress actually translates into a health issue. This example I always quote, a hammer can break a wall, but it cannot fix it. Your mind can break down your body, but it cannot fix it. Many of them say, yes, mind approach to healing. Yes, that is to avoid further problems. There is a damage at the physical level. The damage can be fixed with the ingredients that are there needed for repair. That is the grosser level nutrients for the body. So please work on it. Do not keep hammering your body all the time. Try to look at how you can fix it and also look at how you stop hammering. That is very important. Believe me, you can do very good business if you have good health and a good state of mind. Nathan sir is doing so much of business. Today what he said was, I said, we are feeling big, sir. I don't know how he manages funds. It's really something very surprising. How does he do that? I was talking to him. This is not touch wood. He doesn't have any health issues with so many things on his head and so many people's problem on his head. He does not neglect a single thing. I have seen you just by chance told him he has it on his head and he brings it up. Now, how does that happen and how is he maintaining health? You know, our attitude also really matters. So these are things we need to really focus on. So as you're doing business, see what you can do for your health. One of the things that I do is tissue nutrition. Like he said, it's not about you come to me, but please look at it. Health does not come with drugs. It comes with the nutrition that your body needs, and that is the work I do. If you find somebody else doing that, helping you with your nutrition, please go there. Don't go to a person who will give you a drug, you know, to subside a symptom. So the primary business of us is to take care of our health. And please focus. When Dr. Saxena was talking, I was sitting with Mr. Hemlata and telling, he is giving advertisement for me. You know, he was talking everything. That is what, you know, that I've been always talking about and always talking about. So please focus on your health, which can give you a better state of mind and a better body to do your business better.
You want here, please, Very interesting thing ma'am had told. Yes. But I was reading articles that scientists are doing researches where that anti-aging process that will be controlled, I think, in coming 1 decade or 2 decades, and there will be death of the death. There will be death of the death. People will not die. Because things are going in that direction. So let us wait.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Preeti, and indeed a pleasure to be here, to be a part of this wonderful team. I run a recruitment firm called A Connect. I have quite a good experience in HR. I've been in the corporate HR for almost like 8 to 9 years, and pleasure to be here. Looking forward to connect to all of you and probably help you with my leads and vice versa. Thank you.
Your first time, right? Yes. Please. Sorry, I don't know your name.
I am Rangana.
Pardon?
Rangana.
Rangana. Yes, welcome.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rangana. In fact, I have my own company called Spacia, which is into office and home interiors. For the last couple of decades, I've been in the corporate, and suddenly the entrepreneur got with me, and now I'm here. And glad that I made it here today, because I forgot my phone. Mr. Shanmugam, yes, he's the one who actually got me here, and I forgot my phone. I didn't know where this office was. He just gave me a hint that it is next to the Violeta police station next, right? I, in fact, was roaming around for 20 minutes. Glad I found this place. So I created the mobile phone.
Directions were given.
Thank you.
Manjula, where come on? Come. Any first time visitors left out? Yeah. No.
It's very late, sir.
No, doesn't matter. Not at all late. I know you, but you can.
Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Manjula. I represent basically a company by name 11BC the Business Cafe. Just I wanted to this was my passion that I came. This was a new concept. Co-work space. It's not co-work space. I just wanted to give a platform for entrepreneurs where they can come, meet, network, so that anytime they can showcase their products, services. That is the facilities they come up with that new concept, and it's been received well by everyone. It's going good.
And also you have 100-seater hall for meetings.
What are the facilities there? It's like first floor, like they have cafeteria where you can network, meet, do all the meetings. Then like CCTNO where you go and informal groups are there. This is the place where formal for meeting space. And we have private rooms, and we have conference room, hourly basis, and the co-work space. And we have a training hall where it's like 100 people seating capacity.
It's in Jainagar.
Yeah, in Jainagar, first block. Yeah, it's named 11BC the Business Cafe.
What's the name of it?
11 PC.
11 PC. PC is Business Cafe.
Business Cafe.
Like to invite all of you to please visit the place.
My name is Hemant. I represent a company by the name Cloudnix. So I handle the delivery here over there. And we have done projects with Nathan sir. Apna
TV, yeah, TV is your.
TV is my application.
And the Apna TV was launched in Singapore 2 weeks back.
So this is what, so we into a lot of products company, like we are into Shopnix. It's a platform, like something like you can build your own store and do an online business. So this type of products we have, and it's good to be here because I'm impressed by Nathan sir because I've been in this industry from almost like 25 years with IBM and Accenture, then joined Cloudnix, then came to know Nathan sir. So I wanted to be a part of it, so I started coming now.
Nobody can miss.
Last. Hello everybody, good morning. I am Venkatraghavan. I was in IT until January. I just took a break after 12 years of mad rush. Again, I mean, like, I took a break to identify where I am and all that. There is a book called What Color Is Your Parachute? I'm not sure how many people have heard it. I did self-work on that, a complete set of exercises, and came up with my own parachute flower. And I'm just looking forward to what? Basically, what I understood from that is something that I'm a problem solver. It's not like, okay, you give me any problem, I can solve it like this. No, but I'm a problem solver in the sense that I can analyze and I can break problems down and simplify and provide solutions. I'm also a tester. I mean, professionally, I used to be a software tester, and then I was an integration consultant. So, I mean, this is what I was, and I found that, okay, I'm very good at consulting, problem solving, and of course, software testing. And I'm an amateur tabla player and also an amateur actor. So, in case someone wants to.
Now you are really mad. I am not mad. Music got that. Behind mad only.
That yes, that I agree. In my school days, my teacher, dance teacher, she was history teacher. She used to be the dance teacher for everyone. So she tried to impart me dancing by various methods, including scales. Just didn't work. Just didn't work. Then our correspondent saw me, picked me and put into acting and just came, just like that.
Good.
So that's about me.
Really
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Before I introduce about myself, I would like to just narrate a small story. A story about a boy who was born in northern parts of Karnataka, and we all can imagine correlate with. And yes, then he studies. He doesn't go to school for 2-3 years, and at last he finds himself selected in one of the prestigious school called as Sainik School Bijapur, where he gets a rank into that school and he joins there. And after that, he comes out of that. He doesn't make it to the defense, which is usually aspired by all the students who study in Sainik School. And then he joins engineering. He does something called as textile engineering. Then he writes an exam about this NIFT, that is National Institute of Fashion Technology. He gets selected. Yes, he gets into that one very core branch of textiles that's called as apparel marketing and merchandising management. He gets a seat because the only 90 seats in entire India. in only 3 places in the country, Delhi, Mumbai and Bangalore. Yes, he gets Bangalore, he joins, but he doesn't continue, he quits. Then he goes and does MBA in marketing from Dharwad University, Karnataka University precisely, in the campus. And then he comes out and he starts joining different corporate boards, starting with Colgate-Palmolive as the FMCG company. And then he moves on to Airtel, Tata, and he even works with media, and he heads 2 different stations, 2 stations. One is Mysore and as well as Bangalore for Big FM. He was heading that. And then he again moves to automotive sector. He joins Exide Batteries. And then at last, he stands in front of you. As sir said, yeah, entrepreneur work even bit me too. And I thought, okay, I should get into something. And yes, about 7-8 months back, I started my entrepreneur journey. But I found myself nowhere. Then I understood, okay, I need somebody. Because there is a great saying in Canada which says, Guruvina Gulamanaguva Tanaka Duryadananda. That's what I understood, okay, so what does it mean? It means that you need to have some coach and a mentor who can actually guide you based on your talents and your ability to do the thing. And that's when I ended up with the help of my school friend again, Mr. Venkat Reddy. And I landed in the incubation center of Mr. Sri Kumar sir. And today I'm here with you. Yeah, I'm passionate about children. And as we had another colleague of mine, Mr. Balavar, who said about educational stuff, yes. I understand. I think all of you have already seen the video which says the education system has rotten, and I mean, everybody was born genius and education ruins them. That's what everybody says. And is that true? Yes, it is true. Because as I said, the common thing which you all heard, A for apple. That's what we have been told, right? Nobody said A stands for what. Similar, there are a lot of the things which I can go on. If I get a chance next time when I'll have my session, I'll explain more about that. Yes, and thinking that in mind, yes, I found a lot of companies or institutions or centers, whatever, coaching centers and all that, who are actually imparting some particular thing in particular role or particular subject per se. But there is no one who's actually giving them the holistic development picture for the child. Yes, if you look at any successful people in this world, there are 3 things which are very common. One is that they were early beginners. They had the natural ability in what they were doing. And third is they had that passion and they did it. Because these 3, those seem very simple. I can speak for a long time on each of these 3 parameters. Because unless these 3 are clubbed together, a person may not achieve success. For instance, somebody may be a deputy commissioner of a city, but maybe he may not be happy. Right? So those kind of things are there. Yes, today as I said, I am in incubation with Sri Kumar sir, and it's him who actually suggested me to join the group here, and I was really excited and thrilled to see that so many people here, a lot of energy are here. It's really amazing. Thanks for. I'm Jagdish R.
How old are you? How old are you?
Sir, I'm 41.
So many things are doing.
He's 78 only. Hey, first time visitors left out. No, yeah, you are. Yes, please come. Today we have the highest number, 70 people. I think
that is not.
Good morning to all. I am like Shobha Srinivas from District 317F. Of course, all our entrepreneurs here are looking forward to mutual business growth and things. But I am here for providing you a chance amongst your earnings for a small cost. We are having our district cabinet installation. It's a cabinet installation every year, takes place on July 29th. And I'm here to seek some support from you, wherein the funds raised towards banners and stalls. We put up stalls and banners. We have a crowd which includes industrialists, bankers, employees, and many business builders and such people. So I just, with the help of our Captain Suresh Raghavan, who is a very strong member of your group, have come forward seeking support from you all entrepreneurs, that you can project your business or whatever you are in progress, right? And come forward, and stalls and banners are there, so you can also project yourself, and also the part of your whatever you recharge for the stalls and banners will go towards service activities. On that day, we are giving 60 scholarships to engineering and medical students. We are also, all the progress, it's on progress, like in progress, we are planting 10,000 saplings, tree saplings along the railway track from Bellanpur to Gauripittur, and from Gauripittur, Chikbalapur, all that complete stretch of nearly 50 to 80 kilometers, we are planting saplings. The work is already started from June 5th, that is World Environment Day. So we are we are including ourselves in such activities, and also we have special contribution towards the specially abled youth and children. So I have come here to seek your support. Please come forward. It will be helpful to you according to your business projection also, because we will have a very good crowd there, around 1,500 people. So the details I will forward it to sir. Yeah. And the stalls is only 10 by 10 size, which will be costing 5,000 rupees. And we have banners also. The size will be 3 by 5. It will be again 5,000. So I take this opportunity to join us. And maybe you will have a satisfaction for yourself that yes, you have contributed. You know that stalls definitely will not be 5,000. We give a 10 by 10 size. So the remaining part, whatever that excess what we collect from you, it's an open thing that we don't spend the 5,000 we collect on for stalls. We'll have some amount. That amount will completely go for the service activities, and it is a complete transparent accounts. So anytime anybody can ask for it. So thank you all for giving this opportunity. I'll share the details. Please come forward. And the last date is 19th of this month, because we need to do the printing part and arrange the stalls also. The program is on July 29 from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Madhura Milana Convention Hall at Yelahanka.
We will not remember, but we will.
Yeah, we will circulate. I'll send the copies. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we come to the end of our session, assuming that our first time visitors. A lot of people here could not have been introduced because of the time factor. But during the networking process, please interact. It's important because fairly we have a very standard set of people coming. So you know each other. So you can now interact effectively with the visitors and then take it forward. One of the most important things we are always concerned is about wastage. We have a Arun Kolige who has given the breakfast for our day. We'll all have a breakfast. Please enjoy it. It's a millet-based food. But at the same time, I always say, please don't waste. Eat what you want, how many times you want, but don't take too much, and then we don't want to see it in the dustbin. As a token of that, we have a small thing here. It's a clean plate initiative. Don't waste food. Please take one of this with you. When you're taking the plate, remember, let's not waste anything. So this is for all of you. I kept it here. I don't want to spend time trying to circulate. Please take it one by one and keep it with you. This is not just for this hall, even in your house or anywhere. Wastage, especially food, is a crime. Please eat how much ever you want, as many times as you want, but don't waste. Because taste sometimes is not okay. Sometimes you don't feel the chemistry with the food. Sometimes you get an urgent phone call. Suddenly it's a business requirement. Suddenly you get a headache. You don't feel like eating. Don't throw it. Take less. Wait for the headache to go, then take more. Thank you very much. Once again, I have to thank everybody for coming and staying and